I almost hit somebody tonight with my car.
With your car.
Thank you for your applause. Weird Hallmark Theater version of the devil. I love. Remember the Addams Family? Addams Family. They're like, this soup is cold. I love it.
What show?
The Addams Family. Sorry.
What show?
Never mind. Just come on.
He meant the Munsters.
No, it's the Addams Family. They're like, that's. How do you like my dress? It's dark. It's tattered. It looks like a funeral gown. I love it.
Gomez, you were terrible last night. Please do it again.
Do you think that extends to, like, do they end up just randomly inverting things? Like, if the Addams Family lasted 30 seasons, would they just be like, I'm standing in this chair because I hate it. And they're just, like, floating around the room. Like, cubes are circles. Because they're not.
I sneezed backwards and drank all these boogers.
You seriously, think about it. You couldn't make, like... You couldn't make the Addams Family movie these days because there's too much, like, we feel like we're pressing up against the edges of evil, right? Because that was like a very Clinton era, like, kind of thing, like, where you could be punk rock. Like, let's remake the Addams Family because who doesn't want to be... It was like Lydia in Beetlejuice is Wednesday Addams, so let's do the Addams Family. Okay, that's fun. Like, who doesn't feel like an Addams when they're in high school? But the answer is everyone who's, like, feels like their life is in danger now. It's like if you really go down the road of what the Addams Family, like, the bits they'd be doing, it would be like I can't even riff examples.
The
I'll get
Misfits.
booed off the stage because of the examples.
The Misfits, the ne'er-do-wells, the people in the back of the bus, the people, the square pegs, the round holes of life. These people, that's who you're
Who are you
addressing.
voting for when you turn 18 Wednesday? Who's the most divisive candidate? Good girl. Which school would you like to go to? Columbine. Oh, you're such an Addams. You're so on theme with your Addamsness. You want to go to the bloodiest place for school. Yeah, see, I told you. And if I tell you, you're not allowed to be offended. It's called getting out in front of it. Look it up on your precious internet that kicked me off of it. Got nothing to do now but collect cookies on my iPad and wait for Armageddon.
I was in the car with Dan on the way here, and he was collecting all those cookies.
Did he hit anybody?
Oh, yeah, so I almost hit somebody. It wasn't because I was calling. The whole audience is now like guys in top hats. Delicious.
I just got controlled by Schraub.
Somebody's got to take control. Somebody's got to get this train into the station. Somebody's got to keep the fucking bells ringing on time. And
I wasn't collecting cookies,
Ooh,
and I wasn't doing anything particularly.
Wait, sorry. Rob has a text.
This comes from Chris Boroff in the sound booth.
Your peas are popping.
My peas are popping. No, apparently the Frank Sinatra movie Nothing Lasts Forever, and that was written by Roderick Thorpe. I accept your apology.
All right. Anyways, I almost hit a young lady. I want to minimize it by saying she was dressed like a ninja, but she was, it was yoga pants and a sweater. It wasn't the brightest sweater in the world. It's my fault. I'm the one in the vehicle, but it's just kind of like it's a weird thing because I wasn't really doing anything irresponsible. I just wasn't driving as if you might hit someone any moment. Like, it just got too comfortable. So used to, like, I get off the freeway.
Were you doing the Tesla hands-free? Like,
No. It's just get off the freeway and, like, psychologically in, like, autopilot, not actual Tesla autopilot, like, just sort of like, this is what I do every day. There's never pedestrians around here. It just had that experience of, like, she was jogging and I just sort of, like, I'm so used to taking this corner and I just kind of, like, yeah, I slow down, but there's no stop sign there. So I slow down a little bit, and then I'm gonna take this corner. And as I'm taking this corner, there's this person, and they're jogging, and I slam on the brakes, and she looks over her shoulder, hearing the silent plaintive wail of a Tesla coming to a halt. And she kind of like lip synced some stuff, and I can't hear her because of my amazing car that seals off all sound and air. And she kind of like jogs away, a mute poor person calling her pointless cries into the filthy air that I don't have to breathe in my Tesla.
This story is getting charming.
But I was like very, yeah, I don't know. It was like the sliding doors moment, you know, because I could have just tapped, you know, I might have just tapped her on her hip, and surely she would have like, boom, you know, like all of it. It's like there's a zero-sum game when it comes to like your car colliding with a pedestrian. You either do it or you don't. Even if she hadn't been seriously injured, it was like you just like kind of like if a car just slides into you at 2 miles an hour, she would ragdolled off of my hood. Just imagine, I wouldn't be here tonight. Imagine your whole life would be changed. I don't know what my point is. Nothing matters. Vote for Ron Perlman.
Zero sums game.
Oh, God.
What
Okay, all right.